So here we have the Mount Prospect water tower. So you can see it over here. It's currently filling up. The tank depth is at 3 feet. The available volume, assuming a 5.5 foot radius, would be 2,500 gallons. The elevation is 14 feet to the top of the water. The legs it's standing on are 10 feet, plus your tank depth, and then it rounds it, so gives you an elevation of 14 feet. The head pressure, we use 2.31 psi per foot to get that head pressure. So here's the 3D graphic, so you can see it with these standing up on these 4 legs here. Okay, kind of neat. We put these numbers on the side that correlate with tank depth, so we're coming up on 5 feet right there. Over here you can see the real-time information coming in. So the sensor on top of the water tank is measuring the distance. When that distance drops below 2, the pump shuts off and the tank begins to drain. This is a calculated water depth. Okay, so there we just hit 2.0, and the pump shut off. So the tank is full. That'd be 2 inches from the top of the tank to the water level. It'll continue to drain until this distance from the top of the tank gets beyond 6, and then it'll begin filling back up again. So we have our ultrasonic sensor up here. This is our inlet and our outlet, because it's actually siphoning back through the pump, okay, into this pot here. So we're standing on top of 4 dowels, and supported by popsicle sticks. So our relay, our Arduino Nano, it's powered off of 4 AAA batteries. And so we'll continue to monitor over here. Real-time 3D graphics, pretty neat. And so all these calculations are done in Python over here. Water depth, elevation, head pressure, available volume. So as soon as that distance gets beyond 6, it will kick the pump back on. Tank is draining. The tank is draining. I do get some glitches from my ultrasonic sensor, and sometimes it'll send a false reading, and that can kick the pump on or off. Have not worked through those bugs yet, but for the most part it's been working. So let's see here. Bam. As soon as it crosses a distance of 6, it kicks the pump back on. So that's roughly 6 inches from the top of the tank. And so this is just a miniature scale simulation. If we were to do this for a real water tower, we would calculate, the necessary structure support, the total amount of water, how much water we plan to use, what size pump do we need down here, and then housing to keep it quiet if it was in a residential neighborhood or stuff like that. But yeah, this was a joy. Really enjoyed doing this. Here's our Arduino code. We are using the ultrasonic sensor. We calculate our distance. Right here. These are our 2 rules. We can change these to have it turn on and shut off at different times, but I found that to be pretty reasonable. So there the pump just shut off because it got a random measurement of 0, but it is a little bit glitchy. Yeah, that's the project. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.